If you're thinking about buying a new pair of soundcore earbuds, I'd actually tell you to hold off for a minute, because I think the easiest mistake to make this year is buying the wrong flagship. Right now you've got the Liberty 4 Pro, the brand new Liberty 5 Pro, and now the Liberty 5 Pro Max. At first glance, they look like good, better, and best. But after spending the last week using all three as my daily drivers, I realized that's really not what's going on. Instead of reading off a spec sheet, I want to talk about what it's actually like living with these earbuds, and more importantly, which one makes the most sense for you. Here's the easiest way to think about it. The Liberty 4 Pro is the traditional flagship. It's built around great sound, solid noise cancellation, and all-day comfort. The Liberty 5 Pro takes that foundation and improves the things people use every single day: better calls, smarter ANC, and a more polished overall experience. And then there's the Liberty 5 Pro Max. This one goes beyond being just a pair of earbuds. It's really designed as an AI productivity tool that also happens to be a great pair of earbuds. So don't think of these as entry-level, mid-tier, and premium. They're three different products aimed at three different kinds of users. Let's start with the Liberty 4 Pro. If your priorities are music, movies, commuting, or just enjoying your favorite content, I honestly think this is still an excellent choice. On paper, it hasn't really aged. You still get Soundcore's ACAA coaxial acoustic architecture, LDAC support, high-res audio, and adaptive noise cancellation. But specs only tell part of the story. What really stands out is the tuning. The bass has plenty of punch without becoming overwhelming, vocals stay clear and forward, and there's enough detail in the highs to keep everything sounding lively. Whether you're listening to pop, EDM, hip-hop, or binge-watching Netflix, it's simply a very enjoyable sound signature. The ANC is also well-balanced. Some earbuds try so hard to block out noise that they create uncomfortable ear pressure. The Liberty 4 Pro takes a more natural approach. It does a great job reducing noise on planes, trains, or in coffee shops while staying comfortable enough to wear for hours. Battery life is still impressive too. Up to 10 hours on a single charge and around 40 hours with the charging case, which is more than enough for most people. At its original price of $129.99, it's still one of the best flagship earbuds you can buy under $150. So if you're mainly buying earbuds for entertainment, or you simply want something reliable that does everything well, the Liberty 4 Pro is still a very safe bet. Now let's move on to what I think will be the best choice for most people, the Liberty 5 Pro. Rather than reinventing the previous model, Soundcore focused on improving the features people actually use every day. It comes with an upgraded triple-driver coaxial acoustic system, along with Dolby Audio and LDAC support. The sound isn't dramatically different, but it does feel more spacious and layered. Live recordings, orchestral music, and more complex mixes all have better separation, making it easier to pick out individual instruments. That said, I think the biggest improvements are actually noise cancellation and call quality. Let's be honest, we're not sitting in quiet rooms listening to music all day. We're using earbuds in airports, offices, subway stations, and busy streets. The new adaptive ANC reacts faster as your surroundings change, creating a much smoother and more consistent experience. Call quality is another noticeable upgrade. Whether you're taking work calls, joining meetings, or sending voice messages, your voice comes through much more clearly, even in noisy environments. Battery life also gets a boost, with up to 12 hours per charge and up to 50 hours total with the case. Another important upgrade is Anker's new Thus chip. It's not just about raw processing power, it allows the ANC audio processing and voice algorithms to respond much faster in real time. And that's a big reason why the overall experience feels more refined than the previous generation. At $149.99, it's only $20 more than the Liberty 4 Pro. If you wear earbuds every day for commuting, remote work, meetings, or phone calls, I think you'll notice those improvements almost immediately. That's why I'd recommend the Liberty 5 Pro to practical users who want the best balance of entertainment, communication, and everyday usability. Now let's talk about the Liberty 5 Pro Max. At first, I assumed this was simply the premium version of the Liberty 5 Pro. After using it though, I realized it's really targeting a completely different audience. The sound quality, ANC, and call performance are all flagship level, just like you'd expect. But those aren't really the headline features. What makes the Max different is its built-in AI workflow. You get meeting recording, real-time transcription, AI summaries, key point extraction, and automatic to-do lists. And honestly, that's solving a much bigger problem than recording audio. Recording a 1-hour meeting has never been difficult. Going back afterward, listening to everything again, organizing your notes, and figuring out the action items, that's what actually eats up your time. That's exactly the problem the Liberty 5 Pro Max is trying to solve. Battery life stays the same as the Liberty 5 Pro, with up to 12 hours on a charge and up to 50 hours total. It also uses Anker's Thus chip, which not only powers the flagship audio experience, but also handles all of those AI features in real time, including transcription, summaries, and content organization. That's why even though these two earbuds look very similar, they're really designed for different purposes. The Liberty 5 Pro Max launches at $169.99. If all you care about is listening to music, I'd probably save the $20. But if you're constantly in meetings, interviews, lectures, or creating content, that extra $20 isn't buying better sound, it's buying back your time. For most people, it's simply a premium pair of earbuds. For business professionals, students, teachers, journalists, consultants, and content creators, it feels much more like having a personal AI assistant in your pocket. So after spending time with all three, here's my takeaway. The Liberty 4 Pro is still all about pure audio enjoyment. The Liberty 5 Pro builds on that with stronger ANC, better calls, and a more complete everyday experience. And the Liberty 5 Pro Max starts turning your earbuds into a productivity tool instead of just a listening device. So if you're asking me which one is the best, my answer is pretty simple. The best one is the one that actually fits the way you use your earbuds. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which one would you pick? And where do you think wireless earbuds are headed? Should companies keep focusing on better sound and noise cancellation, or is adding more AI the right direction? Let me know down in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.